Draconic Wolfkins. I hope that you're all doing well. If you like what you see and hear, please like and subscribe and turn on that bell to get notified. Alright, let's get into it. I live in a small town in Oregon, which I will not tell which town just because of privacy, but I usually do my regular thing, go to school, play basketball, skateboard, the usual things a kid would do when they are bored, but today was I was getting off my bus Friday night, so I was going to stay out pretty late with my friends to go skateboard and go to the store and probably get kicked out. But before that, I went to the Minute Market. I go to the Minute Market almost every day and know every worker by name, but today there was a new worker. He was a tall, lanky guy with a really curly beard that almost nearly reached his waist, with a weird scar on his arm that I couldn't point to any animal I've seen or encountered. So I went to the back of the store, grabbed my drink and snacks, and ringed them up at about $5 exactly. The guy didn't say much besides, "Is that all?" and "Have a good day." But right before I grabbed my board and was about to leave, I heard him mutter something to himself, and I asked what. He just kept muttering to himself, so I assumed he was high or drunk because my town is known for addicts but isn't as bad as Portland or Salem. I left and thought a little bit, but not too much of it because I'm used to it at this point, living in this town almost my entire life, besides Portland and Bend for 2 years. But I looked behind me because I heard the door of the Minute Market open, although no one was in the market, and I saw the same guy working, but his scar was gone and he was staring at me. No one was around us, which was weird for the area because of the other stores in the driveway, and I jogged away trying to play it off, still thinking he was a druggie, and I kept jogging, but he kept slowly following faster every time I looked away. It was like it got or he got closer every time I looked away. I made it home, but my mom gets home around 6 and my dad gets home around 9:30 and I got home around 4:30. So I did my usual with little more caution. So I unlocked my door, closed it and locked it. Locked all three locks on my door and sat down on my backpack to do my chores until I got a knock at my door. My sister's room, which has a good view of the door, but people couldn't see the window, and when I looked, I audibly gasped. It was the same man from the Minute Market with a scar back but on both arms. So I rushed to lock every window, and I did while grabbing every weapon I could find while slowly setting a chair under the doorknob. The more I did these things, the more aggressive the knocks got. It was like the knocks were everywhere. I didn't call 911. I should have, but I called my grandma. I come from a Native American family, and she was a very religious woman and had her own experiences with this. What she told me almost made me hang up and said it knows your scent, voice, weight, height, and where you live. The only way you can get through this is to burn sage and ash around the house or on the walls inside the house. I did the second option because I couldn't get outside for obvious reasons. What happened next almost made me pass out. It started to cut itself using myself saying the exact order I placed my snacks for my snacks. Can I get a peanut butter M&M and this energy drink, please? I know it sounds funny, but trust me when I say this, it didn't sound like it was ordering or anything. It sounded like a deaf person screaming, barely knowing what they are saying. I burned the sage as quick as I could and ash and surrounded my walls with it. After about 10 minutes, the thing left and hasn't come back yet, but it's only been one day. I will keep you updated on what happens. Update. I've seen the guy around, but he's different. There's no scar, nothing, totally average guy, and saved his beard, but there have been random deer heads in my backyard and deer staring at me through my window. It's terrifying because this morning I woke up to the sound of something in my room falling and hearing three noises under my bed. Even today, I had one of my skateboards fall off my skate rack, which is hooked to the wall, and was confusing. I suspect something is going to happen soon, and we'll put a new update soon. Update 2. Nothing too weird has happened besides a deer in my local park that kind of follows me. I have no idea really, but I think it has stopped. I'm not sure.